You can't rely on motivation. So much on my mind why I'm doing this. I am back at you with week 2 video journal. So I'm going to be talking about my second week of the 16-week body transformation. So far I'm scanning tomorrow, but I have lost a total of 4% body fat in 1 week, which was last week, which was really exciting. I'm going to be completely 100% real with you right now. I have really struggled these last maybe 5 days. I've been super tired. I know it's time to go back to my doctor and get my iron levels checked. I'm actually doing that tomorrow morning. This is what happened in the beginning of me trying to work out when I was a lot heavier, and it turned critically low to the point where like I could be sitting here right now, close my eyes for a minute and I'd be asleep. I'm not too sure if I mentioned that I've actually had a tilted pelvis. It's caused my left leg to be a little bit longer than my right. I haven't seen a chiro properly about it yet. I probably should. I shouldn't keep putting it off. But it does mean that sometimes if I squat too much or if I do too much, my left knee risks going out and I end up with a really sore lower back. So I've had to be quite careful. As soon as I start to twinge or do too much, I have to slow down or they have to modify my workout. It fixed itself during one of the free yoga sessions that RBT does, which was amazing. Like my back stopped clicking, like I really could notice my legs at the same level again. And then it was Wednesday night, I was in the shower after my workout and my back clicked again. And you can imagine immediately I was just like, no, like I just come out of it. Like I was just finally feeling like stronger and I was activating all these muscles that I hadn't been able to activate in my right leg for ages. And then to know that my hip had clunked back into the wrong place again. I walked into my session on a Thursday down. Like I was very tired as well. Like immediately as soon as I walked in, my trainer was like, are you okay? You look quite tired. And I was like, I'm very tired. But I still pushed as hard as I could go. But sure enough, towards the end of the workout, I did have to modify 2 of the exercises because of my hip. I'm seeing amazing results though. And so as soon as I get my iron levels checked, like hopefully that'll help me, you know, maintain my levels. But luckily enough, like thanks to my supplements and all that kind of stuff, like I am still finding ways to give myself energy and keep myself motivated. You can't rely on motivation. Like motivation is something that comes out of results and it's that like extra like boost. But at the end of the day, it is a choice that you're making. Like it is a daily thing that you have to go through to decide like, what am I gonna do for me? And this is one of my goals, is to be able to become like more lean, more defined. So even during those times of fatigue, like I found I had to really remind myself, and I wanted to address it on here today as well, like why I'm doing this lifestyle. Like yes, the dream body is awesome, and yes, I want to be really confident in a bikini, but at the end of the day, I'm not doing this to live a really strict lifestyle of just working out and just hitting my macros every single day. Obviously that's ideal to get the results that you want, but at the end of the day, like I'm doing this to be able to enjoy a night out with friends, around food, guilt-free, because I know that I've got a healthy lifestyle of exercise that I'm doing every week, and I want to be able to have more energy. I want to be able to be stronger for my child, for my family. Like I am so much more happy, I'm so much more joyful, I've just got so much more energy when I'm working out to want to go out and do things spontaneously. Like Ellie that wasn't healthy earlier and was carrying that extra weight or not happy about herself, like I was back for those moments where I'm like, I just don't have it in me, or I just don't want to. Like, it's just not ideal for me to work out today. Like, it's those moments where I have to remind myself, like, why are you doing this? You want to have a good weekend. You want to go out and have a kebab, or you want to go out and have a vodka lime and soda. And you're going to be okay with doing those things because you knew that you worked hard during the week. It's all about balance. I perform best when I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I actually lose more weight and I actually tone and I perform better. So you can put unrealistic expectations on yourself that will actually cause more guilt, rather than giving yourself the grace to like learn and change and become better in your own time. So for me last week, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna hit my minimum requirements, and that's what I did. And then I rested over the weekend. I spent time with the family, I spent time with friends, and I was able to come into Monday today refreshed and ready to go. I wanted to also address why I left BBG and head in more to the direction of RBT, because that's been one of my questions that I've been seeing on my socials as of recent. Why am I not doing BBG anymore? Do I plan on going back to BBG? So I thought I'd just address this really quickly. I chose to stop BBG purely because it was so cardio based. However, because it was so cardio based every single workout, I actually found I was flattening in all of my areas, the areas that you don't particularly want to flatten in, like my booty, and different areas like that. I was finding I was just getting slim, and I definitely still had the muscles there, but not as much as I wanted. And so I just decided, you know, I need something different now. My body's at that stage where I've got different goals now, and BBG is just not going to get me there. And at the same time, I wanted a different experience. Like, I like going into the gym with my headphones and just kind of doing a workout, which I know that you can do with BBG, but I'm such a social person, and I love doing it in such a different way. Like, RBT really does everything. Like, you never know what you're going in to do. Like, you have your kind of plan, but every session's different. Someone who I can get bored quite quickly, and I'm so impressed that I stayed with BBG for an entire year. But RBT is definitely where it's at now. Love mucking around, and I just love the vision that they have, and the fact that they base everything around my goals. Like, my goal is just to tone and lean and just be super fit and strong and just healthy and happy about myself. Tyler's goal is to get abs, so everyone's got different versions of what they want, and I love that RBT tailors that to you. I know this is a little bit of a longer video diary today. I just so much on my mind. So I worked out this morning, scan tomorrow morning, and we will check back in, I think, again next week, and I'll let you know how my iron levels have gone, and if that's affecting my fatigue, or whether it literally is just the change in workouts now, which I'm sure my body will get used to. Macro wise, just so that you know, I'm eating 123 grams of protein, 123 grams of carbs, and 47 grams of fat a day. So that's my proteins right now. We're actually looking to jiggy the fats around a little bit, because I keep going over my fats, but I'm not hitting my carbs. So I might actually lower the carbs a little bit and higher the fats. Females tend to need a few more essential fats than males anyway, so maybe that's why my body's craving it. So I like that we can do that as well. We can address my eating, and we can address my macros and see how I'm going, track my progress, and jiggy with things if needed. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my volume 3. Feel like I was a little bit more down on this one just because I've been so tired, but it's a reel, and that's what I know that you guys like, and that's what I like. So I appreciate if I'm following someone's journey. I really want to know the ins and outs of everything, exactly how they're feeling at different times, because that's more relatable. And especially if you're considering joining up with RBT or anything like that, then you want to know the real stuff, the good and the bad. And so far there's not really anything bad, apart from just being tired all the time, and having a toddler doesn't really help. But anyway, love you all, and I'll see you again